I really am truly amazed at how stupid our country has become.
By design.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, Lieutenant, was it Smedley Butler? General Smedley Butler.
Yes, sir.
Toughest son of a bitch Marine ever lived, right? Fought all the campaigns, Central South America, Asia.
Right.
And then quit.
He didn't believe in our government anymore.
He says, I ain't fighting for freedom. I'm fighting for United Fruit Company and Shell Oil. And,
yes.
You know, and he wrote this book called War is a Racket.
Anybody doesn't believe that's a fool.
If you read it online,
yes.
It's a quick read. He just goes, you know, like any general, goes straight to the point. Dum, dum, dum. Just as that.
What is it again?
War is a Racket.
Okay.
Easy
I will
to
look it up online.
Yeah, and you can read it free online. It's great. Yeah, he's two-time Medal of Honor.
Oh, CMH winner. Oh, he's a hero.
Little guy.
Like me.
Yeah, little guy. I mean,
some of the toughest bastards I have ever met in my life were my size and small.
Oh, yeah. I mean, just a little. You can tell he's like, all he is like
fire.
Bone, muscle, and tendon, and grit.
Yeah.
The kind of old, the old Western kind of
yes, sir.
Grit.
When I was coming down here, I had some friends that knew I was coming, and they're like, well, make sure you take a knife or something because New Orleans has gotten rough after Katrina. I'm like, dude, I'm a Marine.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah. I was like, all it takes most of the time is a look, and people don't want it.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're like, what? I was like, because they can see in my eyes that,
you're not afraid of them.
Please. I will, and let's have fun.
Oh, please. Yeah, I really like this.
This will be fun.
You don't understand. I like this.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, you don't get it. This is fun for me. Yeah.
Yeah, once you don't give a shit anymore, it's amazing how free you can be.
Isn't it? But like I said before, if we're going to start protesting guns,
oh yeah,
let's protest knife, forks, and spoons.
Well, that's all conversation. You have to convince me. I mean, we all know this.
Yes.
But the thing is how these guys are being played. I'm out there yelling useful idiots at them, because that's what they are.
I just said fools and laughed at them, but
yeah, but they are useful idiots. They're being used.
Yes.
I mean, the contradiction at the same time, like they were this morning, the thing on the news was, oh, another black man was shot unarmed by the police. Of course, they leave out the part. They
don't tell you what he was doing.
Yeah, right. Leave out the part that he had just burglarized a house, was jumping over backyard fences,
and then was threatening them with a knife.
And he had a cell phone in his hand. He did that, and so they shot him. The point is, it's just look. You carrying something in your hand, you're running away from a burglary. They're telling you to stop. You got,
use your brain. Have a little common sense. Yeah.
Well, you going to wait for them to take aim at you?
Right. Well, I lived in Phoenix for a while and did not personally witness, but saw the aftermath right after it happened of an 11-year-old kid that got killed by the police because he would not throw down a butter knife. That's ridiculous on the part of the patrol officers. Yes, because I'm sorry, anybody can take care of somebody that's got a butter knife.
You walk up with a stick this big and
just walk up and smack the little kid.
Really.
What's he going to hurt?
Yeah.
But what's he going to do? Spread you to death?
No, there is excessive. Again, I speak to a lot of cops out here. And I'm not shy with them either. I'm asking them, look.
There's no reason to be.
I'm telling them, look, what happened? I appreciate you guys because, you got a tough job.
As far as I'm concerned,
but there are, like in the military, compartmentalizations. Because, what is next more militarized than the military? Be the police.
Right.
That's why you get a lot of guys going from one to the other.
And the only thing more militarized than the police is their SWAT teams.
Again.
Exactly, yeah.
And you know, as I know, that we're being conditioned. We've seen this in other countries.
And that's what I don't get about the general populace, how they don't understand that when the government takes your guns, we are going to have more than a problem. Have they not seen this from Australia?
Well, that's why I'm pointing out the contradiction of the news today.
Yeah.
Black man shot by cops, right? And so, in other words, okay, you want to put the hands, only ones that have guns are the ones that mistakenly shoot people with them.
Right.
That's what you're telling me?
Yeah. Well, you want me to believe that the only people that are going to have guns are the people that don't believe in gun laws, that don't believe in anything like, and will own them regardless. Then they are criminals. The only people that will have guns will be criminals.
Yeah, you don't have to sell me.
Yeah.
I was down there talking to this woman who actually came up and talked to me.
What is your name, sir?
Badass Uncle Sam.
I'm Lance.
Lance, I'm Mike.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, well, it was a pleasure to meet you, man.
Well,
what you doing?
There are not enough of us like-minded people.
But it doesn't take everybody. It only takes a few of us motherfuckers to go ahead and fuck them all up. That's what they don't understand. One of us can go ahead and, like take on. But it's always been a small group of dedicated people changing the course of history.
True. Fact.
And a small group of expert Marines can go in and do more damage than the company can.
Fact. Give me a squad.
Yeah.
Yeah, or no, actually, give me a fire team. Just give me 4 other guys.
You don't get Hillary in that damn mouth. Maybe she keep it closed sometimes.
No. Well, you know, we're not. Why do we get violent? Only after a fair trial. Then do whatever you want.
Right. Y'all have a good day.
Oh, it's good to see you. How you doing, you sir? Oh, it's a pleasure. I'm telling you, what do you think of what happened yesterday with the damn him signing? Why are we funding other walls in other countries and not funding our own wall?
Yeah.
Did you see that 3 blocks of idiots that went
You
by?
signed that damn bill.
Lots of idiots.
Oh, yeah. We were just talking about this. It's Marine here and I was down there yelling at him. I didn't bring the camera, but I just
Hard to
down
believe they
there.
had that many idiots in the
Well, that's what I said. I said, this is amazing to me. I love seeing this because I've never seen this many fools in one place.
I mean, and I kept on. This would be a great place for someone to come that would like to kill somebody. Because none of you guys are armed.
Exactly. They don't believe in anybody else being armed.
Right. So, if someone wanted to go nuts.
Well, those are the ones.
He's got a lot of money for the military and everything, but I guess that's the only way he can get it,
Yeah, but I'm sorry. I'm having this is a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, this is just by us saying, the deep state is deep, buddy.
Yeah.
Uncle Sam is
We ain't letting go easy. But here's we got 2 choices now.
I'll believe it when I actually.
We can either go ahead and give up on Trump, and then what?
falling out the air.
That's what they want.
Yeah,
And
then what?
They won.
What do we got? Or we can give him that supermajority he needs.
That's right.
In the midterms.
Right.
Now, what I want to see from him to help us boost this, we got to see some indictments.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. Exactly. Not just the little people, the ones that don't have a big name.
We got to Podesta, Clinton. They got to. Some big
Obama and his
Thank you. Yeah, I'm tired of talking about it with you. I'm out here. Me and you go back. It's like, okay, we was here. Well, next week, it's coming. TikTok. Going bullshit. I want to wake up tomorrow and see indicted.
That's right, me too.
They lost.
Right.
Well, they're started.
Put them on a $5 million bond so they can't get out.
They got some voting going on today.
They can afford a $5 million. No bond.
And then keep it. That's what they need to do, keep it. Y'all ready? Let's go. Let's talk to you later.
Oh, yeah. Always a pleasure, guys. Hi, how you doing, folks?
Doing good. How about yourself?
It should be painfully obvious.
Doing great then, yeah?
Really? Well, God bless you. You're not listening. You are certainly helping me out. My eyes have all of a sudden become clear and going, wow, okay.
Well, there you
Where are
go.
you guys
I
from?
knew I had to come over. I live in Houston. My friend, this is his first time ever in New Orleans. He's from London.
Yes. Oh, London Stan.
Yeah, so I had to bring him over from Houston so he could experience a little bit of New Orleans.
Oh, God, you've been here before then.
Yes. I spent my birthday here.
You got a great. Hey, listen,
I was here for Mardi Gras.
I wish I would have had someone like this when I first got here showing me around town.
Hey, me.
You're a lucky man.
Taking care of me.
That's funny. That's an echo. That's what I just got to
Great minds, man.
Well,
Great.
as long as you make sure he knows it, right?
Yeah. So what do you do back in Houston?
I work remotely. I work for a biotech pharmaceutical company. Well, unfortunately, right now our government has totally lost their fucking shit.
Yeah. I'm kind of perplexed about him signing this, bill.
I just saw the whole the gun parade. You know what I mean? And it's like, you saw how long it was. Did you see it? Like,
there are a lot of idiots. Well, this is a liberal cesspool.
Yes. And that serves a purpose.
It is.
I mean, we all know that, but
it's always been.
but it's the liberal cesspool we love. I always refer to it as a home of the alcoholic Peter Pans.
Pretty much. Yep, that's it right there.
You wouldn't be in that march. I would never catch you in that march, would I?
No, but it was nice to see it.
Really?
I'll be honest, I had a gun at one point, but I just didn't feel like it was like I didn't need it. I didn't need it, so I got rid of it,
Yeah, but you have no compunction about someone else carrying it.
Like, and
or defending themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, the argument that cracks me up the most, I need an assault rifle to defend myself. It's not called a defense rifle. It's an assault rifle. Like, come on. You're not defending yourself with an assault rifle.
If you are defending yourself, what is it but an assault?
Yeah, what is an assault rifle? I mean, this could be an assault pen if I want.
Exactly.
I
was assaulted by a beer last night. You know what I mean? Like,
you too? I know I shouldn't have had that third one. I'm not as generous as I am.
You know?
Like that.
Too funny. So yeah,
it's a coward.
Oh, God bless you. Oh yeah, this is great. When'd you get to town? Just get hammered.
We just got in yesterday.
Only target they get.
Here's a get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton. You should get in trouble.
Well, thank you. I might need that. You never know.
Well, you'll never use it because you see the small. You just gotta watch it.
Identify yourself.
And you have way too much class to do that. You will not get that drunk.
I'm not sure I'd pass.
This will be fun.
So, but give it to a liberal friend if you got one.
This will be fun.
I appreciate what you're doing.
Oh, thank you, sir. I've been having a ball out here.
I'll be the first one. Hey, my daddy writes letters to the Clarion Ledger in Jackson, Mississippi, and they're all right-wing, good, conservative-based stuff. I said, Daddy, you gonna piss somebody off? He said, son, ain't nothing I'd rather do than yank the chain of a liberal. He's exactly
I like him already. This is a get-out-of-jail-free card from Hillary Clinton.
Thank you.
But yeah, look at the picture. Okay.
So we get another snowflake with us, huh? Another social justice warrior right here, right? How you doing, brother, man? Thank you very much. Here's a get-out-of-jail-free card from Hillary Clinton.
Oh, man.
Good for any crime in the world.
Oh, that's good.
You stand on that side of Donald? Right there. Stand right there.
Okay.
I'm going to grab her.
I just noticed that.
Come on, I spoke to a history teacher the other day.
Right.
A history teacher. Didn't know about Bilderberg Group, Bohemia Grove.
Have a good day.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. God bless.
Yeehaw.
Didn't know about the secret, semi-secret societies that truly rule
Our country, the world.
Well, thank you. And this was a history teacher that was teaching high school. Hi there, young lady.
I have thought our teachers are doing us a disservice since I was in school.
Yeah.
Because they don't teach us the truth. They teach us the
It's indoctrination. We know this. Where are you from? Where are you from? Oh,
all right. Sorry. All right.
Well, why? Because you're from San Francisco?
That says a lot.
How you doing, folks?
Hi.
Where are you from?
California.
What part?
I'm sorry.
Northern California. I'm so proud to be from California.
Yeah, I've heard it's really pretty.
We were just talking about that. I used to live at 3133 Washington Street, San Francisco.
Oh, got it. Okay.
And my second day in the city, Allen Ginsberg walked into the room I was in.
Wow.
In drag.
Wow. That's awesome. That you
And
got
then
to
Bill
experience
and
that.
Sandy Love came in behind him. And that was the origin of the Hal H. Trucking Company
Yeah.
and the committee.
Yeah.
I was just a kid. I'm going, what the hell? I got blown away. I was hanging around with some of the craziest people in the world. What do you do back there?
We're teachers.
Oh, really? What do you teach?
We teach government.
Really? Do you?
Yeah.
Really?
We do, yeah.
And to what classes?
What do you mean to what classes?
What?
I teach high school.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Yeah. Sorry.
So are you teaching what our government's really like, or what?
I don't think I'm teaching any of this propaganda bullshit, but
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
my God.
I came over here just because I was curious
that's
to
exactly
see the
the way
other
I
side.
feel.
As a teacher
Of
that
course
thinks you
you
know
do,
more
yes.
than I do, okay, I'll tell you what I'll do.
I don't think I said
Because
that.
I know,
Yeah, yeah.
no.
Yeah,
You
I'm
said it
just-
because
yeah.
you got this superior bullshit attitude
Well,
you have.
probably.
Alien.
About you think you know more than I do. I'm going to prove you
I
wrong.
might, okay.
And I'm going to give you 10-to-1 odds. I'm going to put
Okay.
a $10
I'm not
to your
really
one.
interested in
Because
engaging
you're a
with you, but I
teacher,
was just-
remember, and
I-
I'm an ignorant person.
okay.
I'm below you because I don't live in San Francisco and don't know history. I don't have a life history. And you, lady, are an abomination and a vulgar too.
Yes.
Not only are you ignorant, you are vulgar.
Ignorant.
And your husband is a cuck. Look at him walk away with
No.
the tail between his legs.
No,
Tail between his legs.
He is a cuckold, whether
Look
he knows
at
it
him.
or not. He is a cuckold, whether he knows it or not.
Hi. God, you're beautiful.
My God.
All right, isn't this fun?
I'm gonna, Mike, it was a pleasure to make your acquaintance, but people like that just piss me off.
You don't think they didn't just piss me off?
Well, yeah, but
Got some damn attitude like that?
I-
I'm better than you. Yeah, well, then let's go.
I don't have the restraints you do.
What? I saw you on the side where I'm very restrained right here. I was the one losing my mind.
I wanted to pull his head off, or her head off, but
Well, that's why I was
I'm
going
right.
away, because I
Right.
knew you had my sense.
oh, absolutely, absolutely. But no, that's just wrong.
Of course we know it's wrong. If you want to debate me right here. I'll go one-on-one with you. And we can have a nice, long, polite conversation. But immediately she goes,
Goes to the vulgarity.
Oh,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
I don't want to waste my time talking to you, Robert.
Well, and this thing that, well, I'm a teacher.
Yeah.
Really? So you're part of the problem with our country now?
Yeah, yes. Exactly. You always said it many a time, so you're the reason the kids are screwed up.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you know, and that's another problem I have with Americans anymore. What happened to them? Why ain't they got a pair?
Again, that's why they
Why ain't they got a pair?
What are you doing this for? Because I want to have a argument with you. I want to see where you are.
Yeah.
We're at the precipice now. This is life or death. I'm not sugarcoating this. Your kids you will never get to be my age if you don't wise up to what's going on.
Amen. Yes.
And so it's not a time to be subtle. No one's going to be out here is going to be, they're not being subtle.
No.
Well, in a way they are, but they're certainly getting more out in the open. You got idiots marching down the street going, yes,
And not only
take our guns and put
and
the
not only
chains
is
on.
it okay, but is accepted and welcomed. What is wrong? Yes.
I mean, he's talking about stopping bump stocks. What fucking bump stocks got to do with the guy?
I don't need a damn bump stop.
Yeah, you don't need a well.
I'm
You're
sorry.
an expert at it.
Give me a semi-automatic anything.
Fuck, I give you a twig. You're a fucking Marine, man. You'll.
Give me a twig, I can do it. Give me a knife, and it's really bad. But yeah, with a perfect example, horrible example in a way. The perfect example is Whitman in the A&M Tower in Texas. But in '68, how many people did he kill? 14, 15, and wounded 17 others or something like that? Now, I'm not saying he was right with what he was doing. I think he was screwed up. But he was a Marine. And he did not have a semi-automatic weapon. He had a bolt-action rifle that was a hunting rifle, and he killed
Now,
that
let me
many
ask you
people.
this.
The bump stop doesn't make a difference.
Now, let me ask you this. The Las Vegas shooting, do you think Polak was the shooter?
Him and his old lady were both involved.
Do you think he was the shooter?
Partially, but no. I think he was involved, but no, that was a plan. That was our problem plan.
I've spoken to witnesses out here that were in the kill zone.
That were there?
In the kill zone. Saw people get shot right next to them.
Right.
Said that those shots
Did not come from up high. I'm not
and
surprised.
from two different directions.
I'm not surprised. Great example of that is Kennedy's assassination.
Again,
Yes.
yeah.
And anybody that thinks that Oswald killed Kennedy is a total idiot. The idiocy, the willing ignorance of people amazes me.
Well, you can't help them because that's all they see. A lot of them, that's all they say.
Use your brain, though.
Yeah, but they could use it if they saw a crack in the wall. In other words, if you're, let's say you were working hard all day.
Right.
You got home, you got the 3 fucking kids, running around.
Right.
The wife's bitching, right? And then you got like maybe an hour to watch some stupid asshole on TV. And that's all you know. You watch a comedian, late night comedian, you think, oh, well, he's funny, I think. Because, well, I hear a laugh track, so, it must be funny, right?
Some humorous, yeah.
Right. I got to go along with the crowd. It's group.
That is the problem, our mentality here in the
it's
country.
group thing.
Crowd. Yes.
We have been psychologically profiled. You know this because the entire military has been working on warfare, psychological warfare, and especially since you got into the electronic fields and just the transmissions and everything else. I mean, the ELF technologies that, they can actually plant voices in your head, make you think you thought those thoughts originally. I mean, the nanobot technology that's going on,
people don't understand that it's out there. They think it's science fiction.
This stuff they spray on us, I'm not so sure that isn't their experience.
Oh, you're talking about out of the planes?
Yes.
Well, we are experiencing. When I was a kid, and where I went to high school, Tennessee, choppers would fly over, and it was Air Guard choppers flying over. But every time, and you used to see formations and stuff in the daytime, practice maneuvers, that kind of thing. But at night's kind of odd. But they're coming over at night, and you're seeing them and hearing them. And then the next week, everybody's getting sick. They're getting some kind of flu or something. And people can't put that 2 and 2 together. What is that?
Did you ever hear of Morgellons disease?
No.
I did. Unfortunately, I had first-hand experience with this. In fact, that there was a man that I was staying with for a year, and the theory is that there was a biological agent that they were spraying in the chemtrails that would go under your skin and it'd make you feel like insects were crawling into your skin, but it would work its way into the neurons of your brain, and then you would actually become a hive mentality. But this...
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, but whether it was a defect or a part of the program, people would dig out their skin and sores that would create...
I've been around so many people that did that I thought it was because of...
And the sores would not heal. I mean, this guy had a hole this size in the side of his foot to the meat, a quarter inch in, right? And I just stayed wet and infested and stunk like hell.
Couldn't get it to heal, right?
Couldn't get it to heal.
I had a guy that I worked for had one on his back like that, about the same size.
Yeah. So it was labeled Morgellons disease because people were experiencing these things after aerial springs that would emit this red light kind of like aerosol. And so I was basically a nurse to this guy for a year when he was. So I did a lot of research on this. I was like online and doing a lot of research and finding out what this is. And you can see these things grow. And I did these experiments. You can put them in a petri dish.
Right.
I mean, I could pick them out of the skin, put them in a petri dish, and then leave it alone for a couple of days. It would grow. And it was like a polymer type of thing. It wasn't like a worm. It was like a polymer. It was like a plastic.
Yeah. I'm not surprised, actually. I've thought something like that for years. And
I mean, I got one of this.
And people are like, well, the government can't do that. I'm like, are you kidding me? When I was in the Marines, which has been 2 decades ago, almost 3, with satellites, we could count the hair on your arm then.
Yeah.
We could hear what you were saying.
Right.
Just like you and I right now. A satellite's picking us up.
Yeah.
And they're like, no way. I'm like, and you're a fool. You're a fool if you don't believe you're watched that close. Every single day you walk on this planet, you are being recorded.
Look what Snowden revealed.
Yes. That's one of the things I think that offended me the most with our Gulf War stuff is us as citizens were having to buy body armor for our troops.
Oh, well.
What's wrong with that? I mean, what a failing.
again,
Ben's getting a selfie.
destroyed by design.
Yes.
This is a long-range plan. You could not take this country down militarily.
That's not
You had to take it down from the inside.
Absolutely.
You infest the schools, so then you can get 6,000 people come out here, march into their enslavement. Yay! March me into the penal camps! Yay, 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 yay!
Well, you know, I love my country, but God, I fear it.
Oh, sure.
Used to, I feared the government, but I feel the people more.
Well,
Now.
that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. You understand? I'm like floating around the middle of their punch bowl here.
Oh, yes, you are.
I'm fucking them up. You see, I was invited to go to that damn march. And I said, why do I go? Why should I go to the Lions Den? If I'm fighting a war, I'm going to wait for you to come out of the den. I'm going to pick you off one at a time.
Yes.
Screw you. I ain't going over there to be, to be spit on and mobbed and then,
That's not the way you hunt wolves.
Thank you. Thank you. I said, no, when they come over, you come marching by here. Any one of you want to talk, you come over and talk to me. It's like yesterday, I was talking to the damn reporter. I'm not getting into the Hill offices to speak to her. I can't go to Washington. Can I speak to Marina, whatever the hell?
Melania?
Melania.
Yes.
Right. And of course they'd say, you're an idiot. Get out of here.
Yeah,
security.
They're not going to hear us.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, security. But I had her here for 10 minutes.
Oh, really? Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And of course, I played it up. Oh man, geez, you're right in the center of the. I was so honored to meet someone. Like patronizing her.
Yes.
And then I hit her. I said, listen, anybody that takes commercial money basically stymied from telling all the truth.
Yes, because they're controlled by their contributors. Absolutely.
And I had to get her to admit that, I used to work for these other guys, but yeah, we kind of do that. Yeah, I kind of sold my soul to the devil for, some fame. I'm a 22-year-old now. I'm famous. Everybody knows me.
Yes.
Writer for a very important
and you're
newspaper,
Washington
here
DC. Right now, and nobody would know.
And then I brought up, certain stories that I know that are taboo in the mainstream media, as it's called. And she goes, like what? And I said, well, let's say Mario P. Project has always been the evidence that's out there of 9/11. And immediately she goes into you're not one of those.
Oh, well, no, yes, I am absolutely.
And then cops that same thing with a teacher cop.
Yes.
You understand. We go by facts, and I go, great. Here are the facts from the Institute, the Architects and Engineers for 9/11 Truth, and the NIST, the National Institute for Standards and Technology. Now, these are facts. This is just hardcore physics, not conjecture.
Fact. That's
facts.
The thing and my honey, I piss her off on a regular basis because of this. Because I'm like, she's like, you're being mean. I'm like, no, I'm not being mean. I am being straight up factual.
Sometimes the truth is mean. Live with it.
It's not mean. It's just the truth. It is what it is. It's not that it's mean. It's just
it is the truth. But the truth can be ugly, brother.
Yes.
It can be real ugly, and you got to live with that. You got to know it's going to be ugly and prepare yourself mentally for that ugly truth.
And what? Yeah, but to me, it's not ugly.
Well,
because it's the truth.
No, may the heavens fall. Right?
Yeah.
Let the truth be told.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, what am I doing out here if I'm not, any subject, let's go. As long as I got a computer with a search engine, I can beat you.
Right.
I don't even have to have a memory anymore. You know where my love of the military comes from? As a kid, I lived right next to Bay Pines Veterans Hospital, which was the flagship of Veterans Hospital.
Right.
And it had all these beautiful grounds. So it was a playground for me.
Sure.
But you had all these real World War II Korean veterans.
Real veterans. Real soldiers.
And they were I'm out there teaching me how to throw the ball. My dad's out working. These guys are, and listening to their stories, they taught me everything I needed to know about honor, integrity. One of the things every one of them ever said to me. This is where I learned about General Smedley Butler. Because these guys, some of them had served under.
Sure.
Right? Never ever, if they ask you to go to a war, never go unless you know it's a just war.
Right.
Just make sure it's a just war. Otherwise, don't go.
Right. Take your court
And
martial.
that's what. And then,
Sit at home.
And of course, then I became of age, and they were drafting everybody for Vietnam.
Yeah.
I was going, no, I'm looking at this and I go, I'm listening to Smedley Butler here. I'm looking at a bunch of people that really don't want us.
Right.
And there's better ways to handle this. Hell, we could buy these people off.
Yes. We could have.
We could have bought them off.
Easily.
Yeah. We're buying them off now.
Well, that amazes me. People are like, well, the Japanese are not enemies, allies. They're our allies now, and same with South.
Until they're our enemies again.
Same with South Korea, and same with Vietnam. And it's like, yeah, but these cars that you're buying, where do you think that steel came from? That was from our tanks, our planes, our choppers that they had recovered that we dumped.
And then let's get into the fact that now we got politicians that are colluding with the Chinese and selling our secrets to them. Capitalism, man.
I love my country, but God, this is horrible.
Well, I still have a lot of hope for it because, we're still
We are the best that there is.
Yeah, we're still the big boy on the block. We are wounded, but we ain't dead.
No.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's enough of us
Yeah. I think there are.
that it'll make a difference.
I think there are. If nothing else, we got Texas. I mean, I could see this.
Love Texas.
I could see this country breaking up into regions that would, would support freedom.
And if that's the case, I can tell you where I'm headed.
Yeah.
I'm going back home.
Yeah. Yeah, Tennessee. I
love Tennessee, but
no,
I
got people in Crossville.
Okay.
And
yeah,
there are certain mountain ranges you do not want to go into
unless you're a local.
Unless I know who the hell you are.
Yep.
Otherwise, you just.
Hello, ladies. Picture?
Hi.
Can you take a picture?
With a pretty young lady? Well, I don't know.
Who can refuse a gorgeous lady?
I'm pretty much just like Donald Trump. I love to be seen with pretty young ladies.
He won't grab you, though.
Okay.
What? Well, it's individual. It's too open. Where are you guys from?
I'm from different places.
Oh.
Thank you.
And then there are side benefits to these.
Absolutely. Absolutely.